All right, guys, I am back, and today we're talking about cashback apps. The last video that I made where I talked about cashback apps was a video mostly focused on stacking, which is when you use more than one cashback option on one single transaction, therefore doubling or possibly tripling your return. Today I'm going to go through each of the cashback apps that I use on my phone and tell you a little bit about each one of them, how they work, what the benefits are, what the challenges are, kind of the pros and cons. So I keep them pretty organized on my phone by having a actual cashback app folder where I have all of the cashback apps that I use. So the first one we're going to talk about is Checkout 51. So that would be right here. And Checkout 51 is a receipt scanning app. Easy to use. It's kind of a three-step process. So the first thing you do is you go shopping. Mostly this applies to groceries. You can shop at like Walmart, Target, CVS, Walgreens. They have a bunch of different stores. You can actually filter it by the stores that they let you choose from. I don't know how well you can see all of this. Okay, so they have like Aldi, CVS, Cops, Costco, Dollar General, Family Dollar, Festival, Hy-Vee, a bunch of other stores. In order to get any cash back from the items on your receipt, you have to actually go through the app and click the plus sign next to the items that you want to add. For me, this works the best if I go shopping first, and then when I get home, I can like have it fresh in my mind about what are the things that I purchased, and then I can go through the app and see if any of those items are in there, click the little plus sign next to it, and then you click on redeem, and then it will ask you to scan your receipt. It processes pretty quickly, and next thing you know, you have money sitting there in your Checkout 51 account. So that is how Checkout 51 works. The next one I'm going to talk about is Ibotta. It's Ibotta, the pink one right there. And this one works almost exactly the same as Checkout 51. So you open the app. Again, this works best for me after I've gone shopping. I know some people like to plan their shopping trips around what the offers are in these, and that's fine too. I'm just kind of telling you how it works best for me. So I open the app and I've got my receipt in my hand. If I filter it by which store I went to first, and then you can look like this is Walgreens, and you can just go through and click the little plus sign next to all the things you bought. And then just like in Checkout 51, you go to redeem, you take a picture of your receipt, and then it quickly processes that and it puts money in your account. Those are the two apps that I would say take the most work, and that's why I like to do those first. The next one I'm going to talk about doesn't take really any work at all, except when you set it up. This is called Dosh, $H. And I have links to all of these cashback apps on my new page on my website, where I kind of have consolidated all of the best credit card offers as well as cashback apps and other things. They're all things that I personally use and recommend. So the Dosh app is great. All you do is set up an account, and then you add your credit cards to the account. In doing this, you are giving Dosh permission to keep an eye on where you're shopping and how much you're spending at those places. So you just add all of your credit cards one at a time. For some of them, you can take a picture of the card and it automatically fills out some of the details. And then for other ones, you have to manually enter. And for some accounts like Chase and Citibank, you're able to actually log in to your real account there, and it will bring in all of your cards that are associated with that login. After you've added all of your cards, you can take a look at the page and it tells you what all the offers are. And so like the Tin Fox has 5% cash back. Rockhound Brewing Company has 5%. Pancake Cafe has 5%. A lot of these are going to be local. It does use your location. Like these are all local things to me here. And so what happens is when you go to like Pancake Cafe, say you spend $25, you're going to see that within a day or two, when that transaction has gone through your credit card, you'll see 5% cash back. You'll get a notice from Dosh that they've picked up on the fact that you used a card there, and they'll add that money to your account. I love Dosh because it's simple, and I don't even have to actually pay attention to what the offers are unless I want to. Every once in a while, I just get like a little surprise that I went to one of the places that's offered on Dosh and I got some cash back. All right. The next app that I'm going to talk about is Rakuten. And I think I'm actually saying it right now. I had a lot of problems with this the last time that I talked about this in a video. Rakuten is not as much a mobile app as it is, at least for me, the way I use it. I use the Chrome browser extension almost all the time. And what that does is when you're shopping online on a website, it will pop up a thing in the corner and tell you that this store offers like 7% cash back, and you can click on that pop-up to activate the cash back on there. Rakuten is definitely the biggest money making out of all of these apps that I've used so far. It's very easy, and there are a lot of stores that have cashback offers with Rakuten. Even really big stores like Amazon, Walmart, Ulta, Macy's, Groupon, Bed Bath & Beyond, Samsung. So Target, there's so many. Best Buy, I mean, Staples, QuickBooks, it's like Vistaprint. Oh my gosh, like almost anywhere that you shop online is very likely to have a Rakuten offer, no matter how big or small their site is. The only one that's been a little weird for me is Amazon with Rakuten, because it never pops up the automatic activate thing in the corner. I always have to go to the Rakuten website and then click through Amazon on there. And it says up to 5% cash back, but it depends on what category you're shopping from on Amazon. And I've never had that cashback automatically post. I always have to do a submission, like a manual submission for credit after my order is complete. It's not really a big deal. It's just an extra step to do, and I shop on Amazon so much that it makes it well worth it. But everything else I've used Rakuten for automatically pops up, automatically adds the cash. The important thing with that is that you make sure you always finish your checking out from the window that you activated it from. So don't activate it and then leave, like close the window and try to come back later. If you do that, you just have to activate it again before you check out. But if you forget to do that step of activating and you check out first, then it won't go through. So Rakuten does have the app on your phone as well. I don't find that as useful other than just like looking up what the offers are and looking at my balance, grabbing my referral link for a friend if I need to. The next three apps are actually very new to me. We have, the first one is Drop. And Drop works just like Dosh. So you add your credit and debit cards to the app. Whenever you make a qualifying purchase at any of the merchants listed on the Drop app, you're going to be awarded points. And you'll earn these points automatically. You don't have to do anything once you've linked your cards. As soon as you use that card at one of the associated merchants, then the points are automatically added. So 1 point is worth 0.1 cent. So you need 10 points to be worth 1 cent, if that makes sense. And so your points can be traded in for gift cards. There's some great gift cards on here. There's lots and lots of them. They have Amazon, Dunkin' Donuts, iTunes, Banana Republic, Best Buy, IHOP, Gap, Applebee's, Uber Eats, Whole Foods, Starbucks, and so on. So it's not a great amount of earning, but it is automatic and is very easy. So I could still say this one is definitely worth setting up. And the next app I'm talking about is called Fetch Rewards. And this is what it looks like when it opens. Fetch Rewards is also very easy. It is another app where you scan receipts, but you don't have to select any offers before you scan the receipt. You just simply scan and it gives you points. It seems to automatically give you 25 points just for scanning a receipt, and then it will give you bonus points for different items that you've bought from brands like Scott, St. Ives, Naked, LifeWater, Lunchables, Maxwell House, and a bunch of others. This mostly applies to groceries, but I've also had it work with receipts from pharmacies too. And so this does award you points like the Drop app. These points are worth a little bit more. You also redeem the points for gift cards. So the gift cards are awarded in different denominations, and I don't know if you can see them on here, but there are just a bunch. There's several travel-related ones too, so that's why I think this app is really nice, because you can literally get a Delta gift card with your points. And all you're doing is scanning receipts. You're not having to spend any other time selecting offers. All right, the last app we're going to talk about is called On My Way. And this is an app where you earn On My Way cash for driving without unlocking your phone. It's supposed to be an app that gives you an incentive not to text and drive. On the home screen, when you open the app, it tells you that as of today, there have been 74 lives saved by the app and 14,622 car accidents prevented. Now, this app has gotten some pretty bad reviews lately, mostly because it's extremely hard to cash out of the app. So it's very misleading in saying, like, I have over $700, right? So it'd be great if you could just cash that out to a Venmo or a PayPal. And in fact, they actually give you a place to enter your PayPal information and your Venmo information, which makes you think that that's going to be an option to cash it out. But in fact, what you have to do is select one of these deals, and the deals just suck right now. These are for stores I've never heard of. Okay, what is this one? Is this new? No. So there's a $250 cash money, it says, right? So the problem is when you click in to view this, is that in order to qualify for this $250 reward, you must refer 250 users. That's 250 people that you have to get to download this using your link. To get the $500 deal, it says, to be qualified for this $500 reward, you must refer 50 users and earn $5,000 in On My Way cash. So in order to cash out 500, you have to earn 5,000. Now it's only going to take your balance down to 4,500 at that point, but you still can't do anything else with the 4,500. So referring 50 users is, it's within sight for me, but I have a further reach than most people, and I don't know how realistic this is for anybody. So like I said, I still have hope that they're going to be adding better deals to cash the money out. I think there's going to be a lot of pressure on the app makers to do that. There are a lot of people upset that they haven't been able to cash out. There was definitely misleading and false advertising when the app was first released. So on My Way's website, it says the only texting and driving solution that pays. And it has a live map where it's saying Samuel was awarded $6.12 for his referrals, driving 18 miles or something like that. And so it says get paid cash for every mile you and your friends drive without texting or using your phone. And so you earn 5 cents for every mile you drive and don't text. And then also, if you're a passenger in a car or you're on any form of transportation and you have the app on and your phone is locked, you'll still earn. So under this part on the website where it says the solution, it says earning is simple. Automatically get paid cash for every mile you drive over 10 miles per hour and don't text. And then it says direct cash deposit. Use your available cash on purchases to top local or national brands and cash offers and get your earnings deposited directly to your bank account. I don't know. Time will tell. I've been earning a lot of On My Way cash in the app. And so, like I said, I'm still holding out hope that they will provide a way to cash some of that out. I do have to say that since I've downloaded this app, it's been about 2 months that I've had it. I really have not touched my phone while I've been driving. And I also have been really good about not touching my phone while somebody else is driving, which makes me end up engaging more in conversation with the people I'm in a car with, which I think is good. And I was never a very heavy phone user while I was driving before. I wasn't. I rarely would ever even read a text or note or care. I don't even like to answer the phone. I think the On My Way app has potential. And in the meantime, if it's making it so that I'm not touching my phone while I'm driving, I think that's good. And I think the more people that can avoid touching their phone while they're driving, I think the better we all are. And I think everybody can agree. So yeah, these are the cashback apps that I use and recommend. And like I said, all of the links to these are on my webpage. That's linked in the description, along with all the credit card offers that I recommend right now. And I always appreciate it if you use my links because that does help support this channel. And just as a side note to all of this, if you go back and watch my video about stacking, I mentioned Chase offers in there as well. And that is another good one that you can combine with many of these apps. If you log into your Chase account, you can add offers for different places to each of your cards and you can use them. And sometimes those offers do overlap with something that's in Dosh or Rakuten or whatever. So you'll get a Chase offer, which actually just credits right to your card. And then you'll also get cash in your Rakuten or Dosh or whatever account. So there's definitely some stacking potential with all of these apps. And with Checkout 51, Ibotta, and Fetch Rewards, I'm scanning one receipt into all three apps and getting different benefits from each app. So you can kind of triple up on your grocery receipts just by doing that, just by having all three apps. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.